discussion. Very good evening, actually, not the good afternoon, very good evening, because in afternoon class we couldn't do it properly because of the power cut. So that's why we rearranged this class as well, right? So where we discuss, we just started to talk about our study guide, and we were on the matter of evaluation, right? We were on this point at the final examination. By paging for the written exam, you can earn 60 marks, right? So apart from that, I mean, before the end of the semester examination, you can achieve 40 marks out of 100, right? It means you can have a good result before the examination. So what I'm going to suggest, I would like to suggest kind of students-friendly different activities to get marks easily and very by doing very interesting a few tasks, right? One of them is small research, kind of small research. In this course, we are going to talk about a number of concepts and theories, maybe social justice, democracy, right? Kind of things, right? So after studying all these concepts and maybe theories, we can have a sound knowledge about these things and modern development of the democracy and the concept of social justice and so on. After that, we can open up our eyes and our ears and all, and we can closely see the environment we are living. We can we can closely observe the society, and after that we can come out with kind of findings, research findings. Then after we can convert them, our findings, to the small research, which is called case study, right? Don't be afraid of that. So it is very simple, and also it is very interesting, more practical, rather than writing assignments and so on. It would be very interesting because you are having theoretical knowledge. Then after, you will go to the field to see the society openly and closely, and will come out very good findings, and also new knowledge, right? Then you will share your experience, your knowledge, what you have seen in the field, and all these things you will discuss. You will share your experience and your knowledge gained through the research field with us, with your friends, and with us as your teacher, right? That is one thing. By doing this, you can earn 20 marks. So other thing is that this task will have to do in 6 weeks, sixth week, right? Again, you might have different skills. Some of you are very talented to write poems. Some of them are expert in writing verses. Some of you might be very talented in writing short stories. Sometimes you may be clever in making short films. Sometimes you're experts, or you are having inborn talents on drawing pictures or maybe cartoons. So you might have different skills, different interest, and also you might have different inborn talents, right? So then I'm going to suggest, first take the theoretical knowledge, concepts and theories which we are going to discuss in our class. Then after, you can convert this theoretical or conceptual knowledge into practice by writing a poem, writing a verse, or maybe drawing a picture, nice picture, or making a short film, or role play, a small drama, or maybe writing or writing very creative short story, or maybe drawing a cartoon, right? Or you can do kind of thing to show what you gain, what you absorb from our class, right? What are the things you absorb? What are the things you learn from our classes? So then, in ninth week, you will tell us how you can learn and how you can understand and how you see the things, how you perceive these concepts and theories, and you will share your feelings, reflect your knowledge with us by writing poems, making small drama, or maybe making short films, or maybe drawing cartoon. It depends upon you, right? I'm not going to force you. You can select one of one of thing from this category according to your interest, according to your talent, right? You can select according to your interest, according to your talent, according to your inborn talent. You can select one of uh, this category, and share your understanding with us. By doing this, you can earn 10 marks, right? So then after, you have to do kind of video presentation, and you have to create your own YouTube, and you have to upload your video presentation and also your reflective learning to your own YouTube, and you can share these things with us, right? It would be very interesting, very practical, very creative work. So by doing these kind of things, you can learn uh, type of media related components as well, right? So what type of color I'm going to use, what type of clothes are suitable to do this kind of video presentation, and also what are the music I'm going to inculcate, and also what type of words I'm going to use, and what type of feelings, what type of contest, or what type of content I'm going to write, I'm going to create, right? So as I mentioned at the very beginning of our orientation, you are a new generation, and also you are the content writers, and also you are the persons always dealing with digital media, and also the digital journalism, right? So this experience, this kind of experience would be very helpful for your future, for your career. to find a good job or to find a good place in the industry, right? Other thing is that after doing all these things, you can add these kind of things into your CV as a prestige student of the Sabaragama University of Sri Lanka by studying political science as major minor student. Um, I have done this kind of things. I have done this kind of type of creative thing, creative content as my assignment. So teacher helped me to do this kind of things. By saying so, you can include this type of uh, content in your CV, right? It would be very useful for your future. So that is why. Other thing is that uh, you all are different. You are having different talents, different skills, different interests, different feelings, right? So different understanding level, or I mean, the way of understanding are different, right? So in such a background, how we can measure your understanding level, how we can measure your knowledge level by uh, arranging, say, I mean, similar, I mean, same evaluation method for you all, right? In this part, I mean, before the end of the semester examination, we need to know about your way of understanding and how you analyze all these things, how you pursue these concepts and theories and all, right? That is why normally my classes are like this, right? I'm always giving kind of very creative, very practical, very interesting evaluations for my students, whether they are in first year or second year, third year or fourth year. I'm always giving kind of very creative, very practical, and also useful evaluations for my students, right? Uh, got the idea? It is clear for you all. So this is open for you. I mean, now you can ask anything, any questions, any clarifications regarding this. Or if you want, you can use your mic on video, or otherwise you can use chat box. Right? Anything? Is all clear? Safni, Ahmed, everything is
Yes.
fine?
Yes, yes, sir, we got it.
Yeah, Safni, Nimesha, Dhananjani. Is it clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
Yeah, good. So what you are going to do regarding this reflective uh, learning assessment? What is your choice? I would like to know about. Just know about what you're thinking. What type of feelings are in your mind now, Nimesha?
I think so. It's a new experience.
Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, that's true. I'm asking about what you're going to do, what you will do.
I can't understand.
Sorry? No, I'm asking about out of these out of these things, what you're going to select in the future as your reflective assignment.
Oh, sir, yes, understand.
What you will select? Short story or film or maybe role play? What is your preference? What is your choice? Cannot decide now?
No, sir. I think I like short film.
Short play. Oh, very good, huh? Excellent, huh? Excellent. I'm very happy about your answer. So, Dil Hara, Kavindi?
I interest Short film and short story.
Yeah. What is the most preferred one? Short film or short story?
Short film.
Short film. Good, good, excellent. Safni Mohammed from Akrefat. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What is your choice?
I would like short story.
Short story.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it would be great. So I'm very happy. I cannot wait to read your short story, right? Good, good, excellent. Then Dashani,
I think I interested uh, short stories.
short story. Have you written all these things now? I mean, have you written a short story now? Do you have
No,
kind
sir.
of, I mean, collection of short stories?
No, sir.
Now you don't have, but you wish to write a short story for this assignment, right? You can select any topic, but the thing is that you have to include kind of political theory, political concepts, or kind of things. You have to include your whatever your short assignment, whether it is short film or whether it is short story or maybe kind of poems, right? Or verses. You have to include a kind of contest, right? Then it would be very interesting exercise and assignment, right? It would other things that it would be very it would be a very new experience for you all, right? I hope that I wish to pursue these things in that line, right? Yeah. Shall I move next? Students.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, these are the kind of
Yes.
reading materials. You can select all these things from our library or maybe our internet source, all right? Some of them I will send you, right? Don't worry. So then you can read them, kind of articles, kind of books. If you have time, you can read them. Other thing is that when you come to the university, you can go to the library and you can read them. Since at the very beginning, you might have a good good habit to go to the library and read the books and go to the internet to read the kind of valuable materials for our lessons, right? These are the topics and subtopics: introduction to politics and political science, democracy and modern trends. As I mentioned before, many of you may aware about these things, right? Democracy as a governing method, participatory democracy. I think you may aware about these things. Representative democracy. I'm very sure this is new concept for you. Deliberative democracy, right? It's the new version of democracy. Other thing is very newest one, open democracy, and also digital democracy. And the other one is democracy as a lifestyle. We, until this point, we discussed democracy as a style, as a governing style, right? We study democracy as a governing style from here to this point, right? But this one, is new. So when we are living in our society, we need to practice, we need to show kind of democratic norms, democratic values, and democratic attributes. We need to absorb all these things into our life, and we need to practice democratic norms, values, and kind of things in our day-to-day life, right? Then in here, we are going to study democracy as a lifestyle. But in here, we study democracy as a governing method, right? As democracy as a governing method, and also democracy as a lifestyle. So I'm very sure you may aware about Abraham Lincoln's definition on democracy, and also you may aware about participatory democracy, representative democracy, because we are practicing representative democracy. We are selecting our candidates and send them to the parliament or maybe provincial council or local council. By doing all these things, we are practicing representative democracy. So other things are very, very new: deliberative democracy and open democracy, and also digital democracy. Then finally, democracy as a lifestyle. We will learn all these things in our future classes, right? Then again, social justice. Another topic, right? From our history, we know about social justice, what is justice, and also social justice. Then after in 1970, John Rawls, he wrote a book by saying that a concept of justice. Then after Amartya Sen's the idea of justice, right? So we will discuss all these concepts. What does it mean by social justice? John Rawls' idea, Amartya Sen's idea of the social justice. That's the newest one. Amartya Sen, Indian origin, Cambridge educated, Nobel Prize winner in our field. I mean, socio-economic field, right? He developed a new concept by saying social justice. Actually, he used the thinker, brought this concept into practice or into discussion forums. Social justice. Our neighbor, he born and he grown up as Indian, and now he's in Europe. He won the Nobel Prize and also Cambridge scholar, right? So we will talk about what Amartya Sen pursued by the terms of social justice, right? Don't be afraid of all these things. We will discuss these concepts very simply, very slowly, and very clearly, right? Other thing is that equity, then you will have to do a field research to find out social justice. When it breaks down, you will find out the reasons and the impact of the situation, right? Then you will find a case, and you will come out with new findings, and will share your experience with us. Then you will learn about pluralism and multiculturalism, right? So what is pluralism and pluralist society? What does it mean by multiculturalism, right? In this class, we can see you all are coming from different part of the country. It means our class is a multicultural class, right? There multiculturalism and identity politics, living with diversity, how we can accept the diversity, social diversity, religious diversity, how we can accept cultural diversity, language based on the, language, linguistic diversity, and all, right? So then we will discuss another topic, state, politics, and society significance of the state, meaning of the state, essential elements of the state and association, state and society. I think you studied all these things in your advanced level courses, right? Then reflective learning in 19th week. It might be about poem versus cartoon, short story, drawing, role play, short film. So in that case, in 9th week, I'm not going to teach you, right? It means you will teach me. You will share your thoughts. You will share your experience with us, right? I would be a student in 9th week. Then I will be in your class. You are the teachers. You will teach me how you perceived, how you absorbed this kind of theoretical and conceptual materials in your life, right? Again, state and government. Next topic we are going to discuss the theory of separation of power. Again, I know that you are expert on that topic. Again, you will need to know about new concept, civil society. What does it mean by civil society? Right? So always, I mean, when we see the news, when we watch the TV, and when we read the newspaper, when we surf the internet, or sometimes when we go to the Facebook or maybe Twitter, we came to know about this concept, civil society. Most of the time, we can hear that this term, civil society, right? Civil society is going to suggest a proposal to the government. Civil society is going to discuss this matter seriously. Civil society is going to initiate a new project to eliminate power in Sri Lanka or maybe in other country, right? So this type of news headings are coming into our mind and our eyes, and also in front of our eyes, and also to our hearings, right? So as political science students, we need to know about what is the civil society, what type of civil society organizations we are having, we are engaging. Then what is the role of civil society in politics? What are their limitations, what they can do, what they cannot do, right? These things we will going to discuss. Then 13th week will come. You will work on video presentation and YouTube creation in 13th week, right? Then we all can enjoy by doing this exercise. Again, the concept of virtue. What does it mean by virtue? There are different interpretations about virtue, right? Montesquieu's interpretation on virtue. Then Socrates' idea on virtue. How Plato perceived the concept of virtue. How we can understand and apply the concept of virtue in the modern context, right? So, how we can see, how we can understand the concept of virtue was lust for power, running behind the power. As I mentioned at the very beginning of our orientation, majority of the people in the world, they perceived politics as a game for power. Politics is a game for power. But that's not true. Many political scientists are there, many politicians are there, many people are there. They work on the concept of virtue, right? Socrates sacrificed his whole life, family life, and his personal life on behalf of virtue, right? That type of political scientists are there. The Nelson Mandela in South Africa, Francois Mitterrand was in France. They gave up state power and they came to normal life after being first person of their countries. Why they did not hold on power continuously? Because they perceived the concept of virtue in their life. Then they practice it in their public life, right? So then we will talk about the difference between virtue versus lust for power or game for power, right? So then, our last topic, cyber politics and digital media. You are new generation. You are the members of new generation. Your generation is called scientifically or theoretically or scholarly, Z generation. Z generation, right? It means you have inborn talents on digital media. And also, you're always with this type of digital content. You are in the middle of cyber politics, but you cannot understand, you don't know about the cyber politics. In this course, at the end of this course, before the end of the course, as final topic of our discussion series, we will talk about cyber politics and digital media and what is the digital media and politics, problems and prospects of cyber politics. It means what are the problems, what are the prospects, what are the possibilities, positive sides of cyber politics, and also negative sides of the cyber politics and all, right? We will discuss all these things in our future classes. These are the topics and subtopics we are going to study. We discuss about our objectives, right? Intended learning objectives, and also we discuss about evaluation methods. At the end of our course, you will have to face for the written examination to our written examination. By passing this type of written examination, you can earn 60 marks, but before that, you can earn 40 marks by doing nice evaluations according to your talents, according to your wish, according to your feelings, according to your kind of preference, right? You can select what type of evaluation method I will do, right? And then we discuss about the topics and subtopics which are going to discuss in the future, right? Now I'm going to move for the class, lecture slide. Is it clear? Everything is clear for you? I mean, everything is on this study guide. Are clear for you? Are they clear, all these things? Shall I
Yes,
move
sir.
to next slide? Right. politics and political science. Right? What is politics and what is political science? These are the topics we are going to discuss now. Look at this. Sabni Ahmed, can you read this?
Yes, sir. I can.
Yes, please.
Man is by nature a political animal.
Political animal. Who expressed this view?
Aristotle.
Aristotle, a great political scientist, right? Man
Yes,
is
sir.
by
Father.
nature. Yeah, father of, yes, you are very correct. Father of political science. Man is by nature a political animal. It means the sense of politics, we brought it from our birth. We all are political animals. Sometimes you may hear that kind of sayings like this. I do not like to politics. I do not like politics. I hate politics. I do not like to see a politician. Right? Most of the time, from our friends, from our neighbors, maybe family members, from our teachers, sometimes we may hear this type of sayings, this type of statements. Have you? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You are
Dilhara?
right.
Yes, Sabri? Most of the time, our friends, yes, they are sharing this type of statements with us. Am I right, Sabri?
Yes, sir. You are right.
Yeah. So what about the others? Nimesha? Do you have the same experience?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Dilshara?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Dasuni?
Yes, sir.
That is not good, bro. That is very sad, right? Other thing is that, I mean, some politicians, political leaders, sometimes they may ask kind of questions, right? What is the purpose of studying political science? Can you remember? Yeah, sometimes politicians, um, top leaders, maybe academics, maybe people in the industry, they they're also asking, they're also questioning the importance of the subject and also kind of things, right? Kind of, I mean, what is the purpose of this studying politics and all? According to their feelings, according to their words, they cannot see a politician and also they do not uh, like to know about politics. But look at these statements. I hate politics. I hate politics. How many words we can find from this statement? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many words are there? Look at chat box. I hate politics. Have you seen it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, how many words are there? 1 word, 2 word, 1 word, 2 words,
See,
or 3, or 4?
3.
3 words. 3. One is one word, hate is another word, politics is third word, right? This is the statement normally we received, right? But you can see there very carefully, by issuing this type of statement, by saying this type of statement, our friends, maybe colleagues, maybe teachers, maybe neighbors, maybe statement, the top leader of the government, by saying this statement, they use the word politics. Can you see? They use the word politics. Am I right, Sebni?
Yes, sir. You are right.
They cannot hate politics. They cannot hate politics without using the word. It means people, those who like politics, and also people, those who do not like politics, they cannot avoid the term politics. The people, those who like politics, and also the people, those who do not like politics, both the category cannot avoid the term politics, which means by saying different things, both the category, both the people, they are talking about politics. It means by born, man is by nature a political animal, as proclaimed or mentioned or declared by great philosopher, the father of political science, Aristotle, Athenian philosopher, Greek philosopher, Aristotle. Right? Is it clear now? So then, normally, by nature, people are different. Right? By nature, people are different. It means they are having kind of different ideas, different interests, different talents, different needs, different requirements, different interest, right? Like this, politics is existing because people decide. People are different. Therefore, most of time, they disagree when they are going to reach an agreement, when they're going to find a common solution for one problem. They might have different views. Because of that, disagreement will come automatically, right? They disagree about how they should live, who should get what, how should power and other resources be distributed, how should collective decisions be made. For Aristotle, this made politics the master science. People are different. Because of this diversity, they most of time they will have different opinion, different method of solving problems. It is very difficult to find a common solution for everyone. Therefore, through this different opinion or diversity, people are trying to have a common agreement, common decision. That is it. Then it becomes a politics. Is it clear? Shall I explain again? People are different. Therefore, they have different opinions, different views, right? Because of that, when they're going to find a solution for a problem, this type of disagreements will come automatically. Sometimes they cannot agree on particular point easily, right? Then disagreements are there, but they need to find a common solution for a particular problem. Common solution for this particular problem. So they need to find a common way to addressing all these disagreements and diversity. Scientists identified this method as a science. What type of science? That's a political science. That is a politics. Aristotle identified that as the master of science. Politics or political science as the master of science. Right? Master science. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
You see, what is the correct answer? 4 or 3? Sapnik?
Both are correct, sir.
Dilhara?
4,
4.
3.
4 or 3? What is the correct one? Try to find the correct one.
4,
4 or 3?
both.
Nimesha? What is your answer?
3 or 4, sir.
3 or 4? Dasuni?
Both are correct, sir.
Yeah, sometimes some questions are complicated, right? Some situations are complicated. In this situation, both the answers are correct. But the positions when we are standing on, we cannot see the other side. We only can see our side. Or we would like to see only our side. Right? We cannot see the other side. Or sometimes we do not like to see the other side, other's perspective. Sometimes we do not like to see the problem from others' perspective because we always believe that I'm correct, I'm educated, I'm elder, I have this type of experience, I travel a lot, I have visited many countries in Europe, therefore I'm the boss, right? I'm well educated, well experienced person. I have I have a bachelor's degree, master's degree, or PhD or double PhD. So in this forum, I'm the boss. I'm an expert, right? Why should I learn from others' views? Why should see the issue from others' angle or others' perspective? Sometimes people are thinking in other way. I belong to this religion. I belong to this caste group. I belong to this type of ethnicity. We are having 2,500 long history. Why should I learn from others? They came later, right? They are minority. We are the majority. Why we should take into consider others' view, right? The same issue we can see in different places, right? But the situation is complicated. The issue is a bit complicated. We are in a deeper standing views, standing points. So we do not like to change our positions. We do not like to change our kind of places or maybe perspectives, right? So then, but focusing on the issue, we will start argument. Sometimes we will start kind of war, kind of fighting with each other, right? So finally we know that both the answers are correct. There are four pillars, and also from the other perspective, there are the three pillars, right? The same situation is there. Think about you have a room. In your room, you have there's a door, right? You can hardly close it. So anyone can say door is not properly open, or other one can say no, it is not properly closed. But both answers are correct, right? In such a complicated situations, both answers are correct. Sometimes in major politics, or practical politics, practical society, we will have a kind of arguments, maybe kind of war, kind of discriminations, kind of hate speeches on the basis of this type of situation, right? Thank you for your understanding and also correct answers, right? Such a situation will be developed into this type of very dangerous position. Politics is the activity through which human beings attempt to improve their lives and create a good society. Politics is above all a social activity. Social activity. It is always a dialogue and never a monologue, right? Always people are trying to improve our living conditions. We need to have a better society. We need to have a better state. We need to have better political system. We need to have better political culture, right? We need to have good education, good houses. Just assume from our long history, we were there in the jungle, inside the caves, right? At that time, we didn't have proper clothes. We didn't have spoon and spoon and knife to eat our food. We didn't have kind of good education system. We didn't have vehicles, right? We just sat over there inside the cave, just where kind of branches of the trees. Then after we came into the field and just made small houses, by taking branches of the trees. Then after, we moved into mud houses, small mud houses, right? Small mud houses. Then after, we moved to this type of permanent houses made by bricks and cements. Now we are in that type of one floor permanent houses. In the future, the population will be increased rapidly. The land size will not increase parallel to the growth rate of the population. Then what will be happen? The people will start to construct kind of flats, right? Number of flats. Housing schemes. It has been started now, right? In Colombo, they removed small houses. Then they captured the land, or sometimes they brought the land by the private companies or maybe government institutions. Now they constructed 20 or 25 floor, very tall house schemes. But at the very ancient time, we just sat inside the cave. Now we came into city. We constructed the cities. That's the nature of human beings. We're always trying to develop our life standards. We need to have a good life every moment. That's our nature. All right? That is the politics. That is politics. We need to have good things each and every moment, in each and every aspect. That is politics. However, it is a social activity. We cannot do it alone. We cannot do it by ourselves, by myself. I cannot do politics by myself. I can do politics with you all. Right? Sabni Ahmad cannot do politics by himself in alone. He can do politics with us. Because politics is a social activity. Social activity. To do kind of thing, we need to have a society, we need to have a good relationship, we need to have neighbors, we need to have friends, because politics is a social activity. Again, it is a dialogue. One way or two way, or maybe three way or multi-way dialogue. Politics is based on dialogue or discourse, discussions, communications. Without having communication or discourse or dialogue, politics cannot be done. That is politics. That is politics. Whenever we go, what type of experience we are having, everything is politics. Right? That is politics. It's a social activity. It's based on the communication. It is always focused to have a better life for us, to achieve a better life for us. That is politics. The way of studying this in our classroom or in our course of study, by applying certain theories or concepts or kind of analytical tools, then it becomes a scientific way of studying politics, or just we call it political science. Right? That is called political science. Is it clear for everyone? Any questions? Any feedback from your side? This is our first class today. Now I'm going to wind up. I think it is enough for today, right? Please inform this discussion to your friends. Then if you find anyone, those who are interested to study politics or political science, please come with them. I will share this video through our WhatsApp group. Then after this discussion, I will put it into YouTube. I will share the link with you all. When you are having a leisure time, you can watch it again and again, right? If you have any questions, you can communicate with your ideas, your problems by using our WhatsApp group, or maybe you all have my phone number. You can talk with me, and you can just send a master message. Then I can reply, right? Whatever the things, whatever the communicative method we can use, we can do it. We all are human beings. We are equal, as Rousseau mentioned, right? So then, the most important thing is we need to learn, and also we need to enjoy our life. Okay. Anything from your side for today? Today discussion, today class? Dilhara? Stephanie? Yes, Stephanie. Yes, please.
Yes, sir. I got clearly.
Everything is clear.
Yes, sir. I got clearly, and your teaching method is very friendly, like a friendly.
Sorry?
You are teaching like a friendly.
Yeah, I'm teaching. Yes, that's my nature. So we all are same, right? Because you know Rousseau, Jean-Jacques Rousseau, in his famous book written in 1762, he said that man is born free and equal. All are human beings, no? The thing is that we all are students of political science, right? You are first year, but I mean, with far more. So that's the thing. Anything you need to talk, anything you need to share, any difficulties you are having, you can share all these things. We can help within our capacity, right? Thank you, Stephanie, for your very kind words. So then, Dilhara?
Sir, today class is best.
Your
I
first class.
understand.
Your first class in English medium, right? So then continue, please.
I understand today lesson. Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
But you understood today lesson. Okay, thank you very much for your feedback. Good. Don't be afraid, right? We need to talk. Nimesha?
Thank you, sir. I understood. My situation is very dangerous because very thundering.
Sorry?
Very thundering, sir.
Very what?
Thundering.
Thunder, yeah. Now I'm going to stop the class. Thundering situation is there, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you can leave. Give me 1 minute. Dasani?
Very clear and interesting, sir. Today lesson.
Okay, interesting and good. Okay, thank you very much. I will upload the video to YouTube and send a link. If you have lesser time and good climate, you can watch it later if you want, right? Okay, good luck for you all. Tomorrow we will meet with your friends and all. We'll discuss further. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your thoughts and ideas, comments with us. Best of luck, you all, right? Good luck.
Thank you, sir.